On the outside is now in front, but American Pharaoh is battling on from the inside. He's showing all this fight with 1 furlong to run. And here on the far outside comes Keen Ice with a late threat. American Pharaoh put away Frosted. He has to deal with Keen Ice. Keen Ice has got him. Keen Ice has won the Travers over American Pharaoh in a dramatic upset. Frosted was third, and Upstart was fourth, and a final time of 2:01.
That's one of your great modern-day upsets in horse racing, as Keen Ice was able to pass American Pharaoh there in the final few strides. Javier Castellano, the man that piloted Keen Ice to that upset victory. We got Javier on the line today, and Javier, I know you just concluded the card there from Saratoga, so thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for having me.
Well, how did you actually get this mount on Keen Ice? You'd never ridden the horse before. How did it all come together for you to ride him in the Travers?
I think he did a great job. I think he hustled the horse to looking for the best mount for the Travers, and at that point we didn't have anything. I think he did a great. He did homework, and he worked out great. He found the mount, and I think the Roma, he gave me the opportunity to ride a horse, and it worked out perfect.
You know, Javier, we know that this horse can close. Did Dale Romans tell you to get this horse a little bit closer to the pace? And could you tell early on that they weren't really going that fast up front?
Yeah, absolutely. The way he handicapped the race, we kind of have an agreement a little bit between Mr. Crawford and the Roma. I don't think the horse he need to be too far back because it's not going to be a lot of pace in the race. The way he handicapped the race, maybe Frost is going to be. Of course, American Pharaoh is going to maybe dictate the pace. And the way he followed the race, he would like to be a little more closer to not leave it too far back. And worked out great. I hustled a little bit to put in good position the horse and forward position. And it was phenomenal. The way he set up the pace, the race, he worked out for my horse.
And we got some photos here of this win for you. And when you're at the top of the stretch, I mean, you got a great competitor in American Pharaoh to try to beat, but did you feel like you were going to get him there at the top of the stretch on?
Yeah, when I tried to ride a little bit, I tried to get with the rhythm. When my horse started to pick it up a little, I think my horse, it gave me a phenomenal kick. And I see those two horses, they start backing up, Frost and American Pharaoh. When they hook up dual speed, they start backing out really quick. I feel like my horse with the same rhythm, with the same pace, is going to get good kick.
You know, Javier, the first time you rode in the Travers was 2005. Okay, you've ridden this race 7 times. You've won it 5 times. You've been dominating the Travers.
I don't know. I guess I've been very lucky, very fortunate, you know. And, I mean, I think I don't know how I ended up. It's in the right time, the right place, I believe, and very fortunate.
All right, well, let's ask about another horse that you've had great success with there at Saratoga this meet, and that's Honor Code. You had a great off-the-pace rally there with him in the Whitney. Now, Honor Code, he's a throwback. He's pretty much the last great son of AP Indy, but what can you tell us about this big hoss?
It's a great horse, unbelievable. The way he run it, the way he style, is amazing. I never see horses like that. The powerful kick in the last top of the stretch is unbelievable. It's kind of horse. And in the beginning of the race, he don't want to be part of it a little bit. Just to kind of go with the flow, and then he got very powerful kick in the last part of the race.
You know, a lot of people going into the race at Saratoga were thinking maybe he doesn't want the 2 turns, and the reason was that race on Oaks Day at Churchill Downs in the Alley Sheba, he was a little bit flat. So you were riding him that day. What do you think went wrong when he finished 5th in the Alley Sheba?
Well, I don't think it was the point. A lot of people, the question mark, 2-turn. I believe it was more he didn't handle the track. A lot of horses, when they chip at different places, I don't think he feel comfortable. Nothing wrong with the track, just he didn't like it. He didn't pick it up his feet. To ride a little bit all the way in the race. And usually in the last part, he always kick, always finish. But that's the only race he didn't like it. He didn't show up.
Yeah, other than that, he's been very consistent. And we're seeing there at the bottom part of the screen some of the most significant wins that you've had. And let's go back to maybe the biggest win of your career with Ghost Zapper back in 2004. That was the Breeders' Cup Classic at Lone Star. That was a horse that you took right out to the lead. We're actually going to see the video here, and you were so jubilant winning this race past the wire.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, that race, the way it was my biggest race in my career. And that time I just tried to step up a little bit, different level, and the opportunity come and hook up with the horse goes up. And Bobby Frank gave me a lot of opportunity to ride his horse. And everything worked out and perfect for me. It's like a horse he come from way back too. And I don't know for any reason that horse he broke shot at the gate. He wanted to dictate the pace. He wanted to go to the lead. I didn't want to take it away anything. When he wanted to do it, I just to go with the flow, and the horse, it was amazing power.
And you mentioned the fact that Ghost Zapper obviously had that speed where he wanted to be up front. To go back to Honor Code, we know that he wants to come from behind, but how confident are you leading up to the fall Breeders' Cup Classic there with Honor Code? You've got American Pharoah maybe pointing to that race once again. You've got Beholder, the filly on the West Coast. How do you truly feel Honor Code stacks up against the best of the best, and do you feel confident that he can win this year's Classic?
They always show up. I mean, it's a tough race to win, don't get me wrong. They got the best horse in the country and in the world, too, because a lot of horses come from way different places, too, also. But I think you got to go with the confidence. I like the horse. I would get along with the horse. And I think it's the way he folded the race. If a lot of speed can help, but definitely horses come from behind. You see how develop the race, and we go from there.
Well, Javier, it's been another great Saratoga meet for you. Honor Code and Keen Ice. You've ridden two of the best horses that we've seen so far this meet on the biggest stage. So congratulations and keep it rolling.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.